Welcome back, vloggers. This is possibly one of the most exciting reviews yet. Today, we're going to be eating this sweet corn in a plastic bag from Japan. We got this at Daiso a couple of weeks ago. It says on the back, product of Thailand on it, so it's got this extra nutritional label that imported food, I think, has to have to be sold in the United States. So this is just like a regular American nutrition label because this is all in Japanese. So this is the only information we have is what's on the nutrition facts. The ingredients are corn and water. It says it's 240 calories, which I find really high. This is probably an average size ear of corn.
It's not even a big cob.
Yeah, and I think an ear of corn is usually about 100. Like an average size one is usually about 100. So who knows where that calculation came from, but I'm not counting calories, so no big deal. And it does say distributed by Daiso on the back in Japan, but at the bottom it says product of Thailand. However, I'm fairly confident that language on this packaging is Japanese. Obviously, I don't know what any of that says. I probably could use Google Translate on it, but I think that will be easier to do after we remove the bag, since it is suctioned onto the cord.
I see a 500 watt microwave image.
Yeah, it appears to have two cooking methods. One,
you can boil the whole thing in a bag in
a
pot of water.
It shows it going into a pot of water, and it says 5 next to it, so I'm thinking 5 minutes. In the US, microwaves are way higher than 500 watts. I don't even think you could buy one that low. Like a low wattage microwave in the US, I think is like 1,000. Ours is considerably more than 1,000, I'm guessing.
I have no idea what the wattage of my microwave is.
1,000, those are those like really tiny ones you get at Walmart that, you know,
yes,
you buy for your first microwave or something.
And it takes 30 minutes to heat something up.
Watch Technology Connections if you want to learn about microwaves, not us.
Yeah.
That is all the information. Oh, actually, at the bottom there does appear to be some sort of nutritional facts. Yeah, it says 95 kcal, which I bet is far more accurate than 240.
240.
And it says 1 serving, which I guess is the whole cob. And it's manufactured by Sunsweet Public Company Limited. There's a picture of scissors when using the microwave method.
I thought you just microwaved it in the bag, so it was like a steam-in bag type of situation.
It shows the scissors cutting
Maybe you
like
just
part way, yeah.
Cut like an inch, or like when you're doing microwavable rice or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because if you remove the cob from the bag and just microwave it, that doesn't seem that exciting.
No, and there's water in there.
And this is a cob, right? It's not. This doesn't turn into popcorn.
No, this is real. It's like very squishy. So it feels like cooked, but I think that's just because there's water in here. You can't see any of the water, but if you squeeze it, you can feel it. So sometimes if I make corn in the microwave, which if you're just making corn for 1 or even corn for 2, that's actually my favorite way to make it quickly, is just wrap it up in like a wet paper towel and put it in the microwave. I think I do like 2 or 3 minutes. So on, a regular American microwave, I feel that 2 minutes, well, this is 2 minutes at 500 watts. So maybe we'll do like 30 seconds, 45 seconds.
And we'll start low.
Because we'd do a regular cob uncooked for at least 2. So 30, we'll start with 30 seconds.
We'll do some math. Maybe we'll do some math. We'll figure out what the wattage is. We'll do some math.
Oh yeah, we should figure out what the wattage is. Okay.
All right.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
So the microwave says it's 1.58 kilowatts. I don't actually know what that means. But if that is like 1,500-ish watts, then 30 seconds should be sufficient. So we'll cut like 1 inch on each side because that's what you do with microwavable rice. I don't know if it should be standing up, but I don't think it will fit. So, and that definitely wouldn't fit in a Japanese microwave, so we'll go laying down. I mean, I've never been to Japan, but like as a geography major, I just know a lot about things. And I know that their homes are much smaller than ours. Okay, I heard like 1 pop while it was in there. It feels warm, but not hot. I think another 30 seconds will be okay. 30 seconds on each side. Okay. Okay, we're back with the corn pot. Took some paint off the wall with the chair.
A little bit. It's okay. We don't usually sit here, so you can see where it says to cut, and you can see where someone cut the very top of the package. So
it was.
Gonna have to redo.
No, I mean I think it's.
all right?
I think it's, and you know why I think it's good enough. So my dad is a big fan of microwavable food items, and he has a history of microwaving things in their plastic bags that it should not be microwaved in at all. Not like a steam in the bag type thing, but like a frozen breakfast sausage,
Like in a foil wrapper.
Yeah, well, that's a different story. I think that story is copyrighted. Or like, I remember him doing it with Schwann's truck pizza, which, if you are not American, was a truck that would drive around in your neighborhood in like the 90s with frozen foods. There was a catalog, and at least this was my experience with it. Was, we would just be like peacefully like playing Nintendo or something, and then my mom would start screaming, "The Schwann truck is coming! What do you want?" So then we'd quickly look through the catalog and point stuff out, and she'd say, "You're not getting that!" That's what the Schwann truck did. But the Schwann, one thing we were allowed to have were like these little mini frozen pizzas that would come in a plastic bag. And my dad put the whole plastic bag into the microwave, and it just got like steamed, and that is personally not the way I'd want to cook a frozen pizza, but anyway, but that's how I know this will be fine. So we will just simply cut it out of the bag. Okay, it's wet in here.
That's probably some of the steam that was supposed to escape.
Yeah, probably.
It smells
It smells like
extremely sweet, like almost kind of gross.
It smells like canned corn, which is my least favorite type of corn. Translate any
Corn juice all over me. It doesn't smell good.
It smells like canned corn.
It smells like canned corn, which is not good. I don't know if I'm looking more forward to this over the cilantro, but
it's exactly like canned corn on the cob.
It smells awful.
It is canned corn
smells
on the
bad.
cob. I truly hope this is not like
what Japanese people are having for.
Well, and thinking that like this is how corn is like good and enjoyable, because eating corn in the way that Americans eat corn is not done all over the world. Like in Europe, they don't eat corn the way that we do because they think of it as like animal feed. They're wrong. But, they just don't eat as much corn. Obviously, Latin America and stuff eats corn, but the way that Americans and probably Canadians eat corn is different.
Yes, well, I would my preferred method for having corn is not microwaved in a plastic bag.
I don't know how they eat corn in Japan, but if this is it, I would like to invite any Japanese person watching this to come to California, and we'll prepare corn in a multitude of ways.
This just smells so gross. It doesn't smell good. And there's like an air of corn going on, but no, that ain't it. No, that's disgusting.
It tastes like canned corn.
I'm going to get salt.
Salt is a good idea.
I don't think this is going to help, personally.
Salting the whole thing as if we're going to finish this.
Yeah, no, this is going to go in the trash. I'm not a big fan of food waste, really, I guess, but this will be wasted because it's awful. This is animal feed.
Maybe this is like what deer corn tastes like.
I don't think so. Deer corn doesn't get the sweet corn. They get isn't it like left on the cob and like into the fall where it dries out and gets all hard and crunchy?
But if you buy deer corn, like a bag of deer corn, it's just the kernels.
I have never bought a bag of deer corn.
Well, I haven't either, but I mean, that's a marginal improvement.
It smells so gross. Like the smell of this. It's like the cilantro thing all over again. I just smell this like soggy sweet corn smell. It's like if corn wore like socks and had gym class, that it would smell like corn's gym clothes.
Oh, okay, well, that'll be the end of me eating any of that. The whole thing as a concept is incredibly wasteful because you're putting one cob of corn inside a ton of plastic. Ugh. And it was, I guess grown in Thailand or whatever, and then packaged in Japan, and then sent to the United States, where we've got plenty of corn.
Maybe it's that we're not used to this type of corn. This is sweet. I'll give them that. But it's like sweet corn in grown in the United States is like, it's sweet, but it's not like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like candy. This tastes like it's like artificially sweet.
Well,
And the salt, I think the salt made it worse.
I am surprised it doesn't have any other ingredients in it because it's very yellow. Very...
It looks like a
cartoon corn or something. I think that the taste of this may be partially influenced by its packaging method. Yeah. The water.
I don't know what it is, but it's not good.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be buying one of these again.
No. This is a go out and throw it in the trash.
Yeah. Definitely, I would not recommend.
Yeah. Do not buy. Maybe good in other parts of the world. Allegedly, Casey, the king of corn, I would argue that is,
and it's
not true.
It's not expired either. If you're concerned about its age being part of the problem, it doesn't expire till June of this year. So it's just not good.
It's
not good.
It's just not good. It's bad. It's not good.
Okay, well, see you in the next one.